In a small size that appeals to both urban explorers and seasoned adventurers, the 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser marries heritage with innovation, marking a momentous occasion in the brand's legendary history. The Land Cruiser has been legendary throughout the Australian outback and African savannas for decades as an emblem of ruggedness and off-road capability. To make their vehicles more accessible, smaller, and more robust without sacrificing spirit or capability is their current goal. The revival of the Mini Land Cruiser by Toyota is a welcome return to practicality, in contrast to the trend among many manufacturers toward flimsy, lifestyle-oriented crossovers that put aesthetics before substance. The new model takes design cues from the iconic Land Cruiser 70 series and boasts angular shoulders, a squared-off profile, and an assured demeanor. Its presence is more than made up for its diminutive stature. It can rightfully claim ancestry from a line that has seen service on some of the most perilous battlefields on Earth. Under the hood, the 2026 Mini Land Cruiser will reportedly be based on the TNGA-F platform, which is shared with the larger Land Cruiser 300 series and the most recent Tacoma from Toyota. Differentiating it from other crossovers, this decision shows dedication to true off-road capability. Toyota isn't only throwing a storied brand onto a watered-down car by constructing it on a real truck chassis. The company is guaranteeing that the Mini Cruiser is worthy of its reputation. The exact technical details are yet unknown. However, rumors have it that the car would use a hybrid powertrain similar to the ones found in other TNGA-F models and a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This engine setup would be great for commuting during the week and off-roading on the weekends because to its efficient and powerful performance. On the inside, the Mini Land Cruiser should be as comfortable as it is durable. People who enjoy the outdoors but don't want to give up comfort are Toyota's target market. So, we're hoping for an inside finished with long-lasting materials, easy-to-use controls, and tech elements that make things more convenient without being a pain. The outdoor enthusiasts may be interested in the rubberized flooring, white clean surfaces, and storage solutions that are modular, while the modern demands are met with touchscreen infotainment systems, Wi-Fi connectivity, and smart safety suites. Strategically, it seems like the 2026 Mini Land Cruiser will be able to carve out a special place in the market. Its price range is comparable to that of the more luxurious Ford Bronco Sport and the more practical Suzuki Jimny. Toyota is taking a risk by releasing this tiny SUV, thinking there will be a market for something practical that can handle harsh terrain. Both younger consumers who place a premium on authenticity and adaptability and more seasoned fans of the original FJ40s looking for a more city-friendly, yet rugged, vehicle are likely to be interested in this model. Mini Land Cruiser's comeback is another strategic reaction to shifting global mobility demands. Congestion in cities is making people look for more efficient vehicles, and small SUVs with practical features are capitalizing on this trend. Toyota's decision coincides with the fact that eco-conscious buyers are simultaneously seeking vehicles with reduced emissions and improved fuel efficiency. In this story, a hybrid Mini Land Cruiser works because it provides adequate power without sacrificing the vehicle's fun-to-drive character. The 2026 model has a throwback aesthetic without coming across as cartoonish. Its striking appearance harkens back to earlier cruisers while also seeming modern, thanks to features like retro-style round headlights, an upright grille, noticeable fender flares, and a flat roofline. These design components have practical functions in addition to their aesthetic ones. It is trail-ready from the factory floor up because to its upright posture, which increases vision and ground clearance, and its short overhangs, which improve approach and departure angles. Expectations have been carefully managed by Toyota. We didn't design this to supplant the Lexus GX or full-size Land Cruiser. On the contrary, it opens a new chapter in the off-road saga with a smaller and more affordable version. It will be a competitive offering in the increasingly saturated compact SUV market, according to industry analysts, with prices starting in the low to mid-$30,000 area. At that pricing point, Toyota could compete with its rivals without sacrificing the quality and dependability for which the brand is known. The Mini Land Cruiser's adaptability is another major selling point. When it comes to today's car industry, customization is king, and off-road fans are no exception. Toyota gets it. From the start, you can expect to see a plethora of extras, including snorkels, winches, skid plates, lift kits, and all-terrain tires, among many others, offered by dealers or third parties. This car is more than a means of transportation, it's an adventure platform, waiting to be customized to suit the owner's unique lifestyle and requirements. We also anticipate that the safety and driver assistance systems will be very strong. Mini Land Cruiser buyers can expect adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and Toyota's Safety Sense suite, which is becoming standard across the company's lineup. These additions make the vehicle safer and more user-friendly, which is especially helpful for people who aren't used to off-roading or aren't sure how to handle a tough SUV. Accessibility on a global scale is an additional consideration. North Americans aren't the only ones who can't wait for the Mini Land Cruiser to hit shelves. Toyota is probably planning a worldwide rollout, targeting countries where compact, rugged SUVs are still popular. This includes places like Australia, Southeast Asia, South America, and portions of Europe. Following in the footsteps of earlier Land Cruisers, this model has the potential to become a global phenomenon thanks to the high demand for durable and fuel-efficient cars. Perhaps a recommitment to authenticity, purpose-driven design, and mechanical integrity is hinted at by Toyota's choice to revive the Mini Land Cruiser. At a time when advertising frequently takes precedence over engineering, it's nice to see a car that plans to prove itself in the actual world as well as in ads. Mini Land Cruiser isn't trying to be trendy, it's just carrying on a long-standing tradition. Still, there are some problems with the vehicle. Finding the sweet spot between contemporary ease and timeless sturdiness is no easy task. Either it's too mellow and disgraces the Land Cruiser brand, or it's too angular and turns off the masses. The hybrid powertrain's ability to achieve decent fuel economy without sacrificing low-end torque is crucial for off-road applications. The suspension should be fine-tuned such that it can handle regular road use without sacrificing off-road capability. While not insurmountable, these challenges nevertheless need for careful planning and engineering. But Toyota's history makes you trust them. This is the same manufacturer that brought back the Supra and the GR86 and kept models like the 4Runner popular for decades. Similarly, the Mini Land Cruiser can gain by combining a reverence for tradition with an eye toward the future. It may become the new standard in the small off-road market, rather than merely a nameplate revival.
Thanks for watching.